Hey everyone, so I have actually gotten together several of your guys' questions, and I kind of put a few of them that were similar together. Again, I'm not able to go through every single one and answer them, but I'm gonna answer some of the main ones I got and some of the ones I I can kind of answer for you guys. But yeah, so I'm just gonna start out here with the first, main thing or one of the things here. How did you become a Ninjago fan? What got you into Lego in the first place? Did your journey start with Ninjago or somewhere else? When did you start liking Lego? When did you first start watching Ninjago? So, I actually started watching Ninjago back in around March 2012. It was, I don't know, it's kind of around the time around when episode 9 was actually airing. So, yeah, I never actually got into Ninjago like right when it began, but it was kind of in season 1. Of course, I've caught up then. After I got into it, I caught up. But my first episode I sat and watched though was actually episode 9. So, but yeah, it was around March 2012, and that's kind of when I started to get my first sets for Ninjago and stuff too. So, yeah, that's kind of when I got into Ninjago. Um, and I was introduced to it actually from my sister. She was actually watching it on TV once too. I decided to look at it, watch it on TV once, and it looked really, really awesome. So, that's kind of how I got into Ninjago. Next question, who's your favorite ninja? That's probably the most common question you could probably have. But of course, I'm going to answer Zane. Zane is my favorite ninja. He's probably been my favorite ninja since, even before, like, rebooted happened, even before, like, kind of like the reboot and ever since then. Even before, they, like, changed into titanium. I mean, he's just been my favorite. I don't know, I just really like his character, and he just is I don't know, it's just something about his character that I just really seem to like. But yeah, Zane is my favorite ninja out of the 6 that we have so far. Why did you make this channel? Well, it was way back again around March 2013 now, so it was like a year later after I started liking Ninjago. But it was around a little more than 3 years ago. And I made it to upload. If you actually see my first video, it's like a weird stop motion. If you guys even remember, like several years back, there was this weird like trend Harlem Shake thing. I did that in Lego, and my first video is like really blurry and stuff. It's really weird, but I did that though to upload it. I really wanted to upload my video that I had made, so I wanted to share it with everyone. So I decided to make an account to upload that video. At the time, though, I did not have any idea I would actually end up, doing all this news and videos and like this got for you guys. But really turned out really great. So yeah, that's kind of why I made the channel in the first place. But okay, so what is your favorite Ninjago episode? I've actually explained this once in my, like my favorite Ninjago episodes. I think I've done one of those videos, but my favorite Ninjago episode's probably got to be Ninjago episode 31, Enter the Digiverse. I just really, really like the look of it, with the digital world and like the abilities and stuff the ninja are able to have in the digital world and the Digiverse. And I also like that, it's like the first full episode that Pythor's back as well. And yeah, it's just a really, really cool episode. Very different. And of course, Rebooted had a lot of very different ones. I just really like the look of the digital world. So yeah, it's probably got to be my favorite episode of Ninjago. Are you into other fandoms? If so, which ones? It's probably like other things and stuff. What else do you like besides Ninjago? I like several things besides Ninjago as well, but of course Ninjago is my number one. I'm also into, like Doctor Who. I'm also into that. I've been in that for a few years now, several years actually. And then I'm also starting to kind of get into Star Wars, and then of course like the Star Wars Rebels show, I've actually gotten into that as well. But yeah, Doctor Who and Star Wars are kind of the stuff I'm getting into right now, or at least Star Wars. Doctor Who I've been into for several years now. I don't know, I just really like those shows and stuff, and movies and all that stuff. So I find them really interesting. What is your first ever Ninjago set? So what was your first Lego set or Ninjago set? It's basically my first main Lego set, and that was Kai's Blade Cycle. And I got that, of course, around March 2012 when I first started getting into Ninjago. It was probably after I saw a few episodes only, and I already got my first one. I found it at like Target or something. I just decided to pick it up, you know, because I started to watch the show. But you know, it was a really great set, and you know, a simple little set, and I still have it. Of course, I still have it, but yeah, it's a really great set, and you know, I decided to buy it. It's a really looking cool looking set. So yeah, that was my first Ninjago set. What other Lego do you collect? Do you buy any other Lego sets besides Ninjago? Do you like any other Lego themes? And do you like any other theme other than Ninjago? And now that kind of goes back to the other shows and movies and stuff I like the Star Wars and the Doctor Who. That's kind of what I buy. You know, there were some Doctor Who sets and Lego Dimensions things that came out. I bought some of those, and I bought some Star Wars stuff. Not much, not even close to as much as Ninjago. I buy a lot of Ninjago stuff, but yeah, I sometimes buy some of those, and sometimes maybe it's like some Marvel stuff. Not much, but yeah, some of that too. What is your favorite season of Ninjago? Again, I think I've explained this in one of my videos before too, and that is Ninjago Rebooted. I just kind of like the look of the digital stuff and the, you know, the change. Now, I usually don't like change to Ninjago as much, you know, like with some of the other stuff now. But no, I mean, I really loved the seasons before Rebooted too. I really like the look of all the new digital stuff and the new villain, the Ninjroids and stuff. You know, it was so different and it looked really cool for me, and that's why this is my favorite. Then my next favorite would probably have to be like season 1 though. You know, this is kind of like more of the classic first season. You know, Serpentine, Pythor the Great Devourer. You know, the ninja with their character development. So, but yeah, Rebooted's probably got to be my favorite though of all the seasons so far. What is your favorite Lego set of all time? Which is your favorite Lego set in Ninjago? That would have to be the Lego Ninjago Garmatron set. I don't know why. The look of it just looks really great. You know, it just looks like a great, also kind of like a great display piece kind of too. You know, the look of the machine and the Garmatron, it looked really cool. Some of the design on it, some of the symbol. I know it's a sticker there on the symbol, but you know, the symbol in the front there, you know, some of the coloring and all that stuff, and the minifigures in it were really great too. You know, the Kozu and Zane, and then a stone swordsman. So it was a really great looking set. And you know, when I first saw the sets, this is the one I looked at right away. Like, I need that one. So yeah, so that's probably my favorite Ninjago set or Lego set altogether. Who is your least favorite ninja and why? Now, I'm not saying my least favorite ninja here because I don't like that ninja. I like all the ninja. All the ninja are really awesome. I just happen to like, you know, some of the other ninja more than others. But I probably have to go between Lloyd and Nia. Now, it's not... They said ninja, and, you know, it's not because... I said they say ninja. My favorite ninja, of course, is Zane, and then I just happen to like Cole as well. And not because they joined later or anything. I just like the other characters. I just happen to like more of the other ninja. But Lloyd and Nia, though, are really great characters, and Ninja as well. I'm just saying, it's probably between those. Again, great characters, nothing against them. I'm just saying, that's probably where they are, because I just happen to like the other ninja a little bit more. If Ninjago ends, are you going to do other videos, or just end your channel and change your channel? What is your plan for the future of your channel, and what will you do when Ninjago is discontinued? I have not thought about that yet, because Ninjago just does not seem like it's anywhere near an end yet. You know, we got a movie all the way next year already, and Ninjago is running really strong right now. Probably one of its most popular points right now. So I have not actually thought about that yet. So you know, I'll probably think about it more when we actually hear Ninjago maybe is coming to an end. But right now, it's not even close to that. So I have not thought about that yet. But yeah, I don't know what I would do with it yet. If Ninjago ever existed, if Ninjago never existed, what would you have made? Would you have made a channel? If yes, what would you post? Now, I said I made my channel because I wanted to upload that Ninjago video. So if Ninjago didn't exist, I probably would have not made a channel, actually. But, you know, I'm glad that I guess it did, so I could make the channel, you know, to get that video up that I wanted up. But yeah, so probably not. But, you know, I did know Ninjago, but yeah, I don't think I would. So Yeah. Do you think the Overlord will return in Season 7, Day of the Departed or Hands of Time? I do not believe he will. Now, he's one of my favorite characters and all, but I just don't feel like he will. Because, he did have 2 seasons, and, he was a very powerful villain too. So if they brought him back, it'd be very tough for them to defeat him again. And I'd really like to see him come back again. He's a very cool character. Linked with like the splitting of Ninjago, the Stone War, and all that stuff. But I don't know. They'd have to figure out something in the season to bring him back without having him like insanely powerful again. He was really powerful, like Natakan too, and Lord Garmadon. As I said in that like a video in the past there, I said those kind of 3 villains are really powerful, and that's kind of why it is my theory why they didn't bring them back for Day of the Departed. But yeah, I don't think he will, and if he does, I don't think anytime soon. Just because he did have 2 seasons, but other villains were like more than 2 seasons too. So I don't know. Maybe he will in the future, but right now I do not think he will in any of the things we're hearing so far. What is your favorite color? Mine, and they said theirs is red and green. Well, mine's probably got to be between green or blue. I don't know why. It just those colors. I don't know why. I just happen to like those colors a lot. They just look really nice with some stuff, I guess. I don't know, but probably between green or blue, somewhere between there. And the last question I was gonna kind of go through here is, if you could make anything happen in Ninjago, what would it be? I'd probably make Ninjago kind of seem more like it was around season 1 and 2, where it was kind of like the ninja out on their own. They just kind of hang out on their Destiny's bounty, and talk about the day or talk about their plan, and you figure out what they'll do to like stop the villain and stuff. Nowadays they just kind of rush out there, do it all, and they don't really like sit and talk anymore. Honestly, they do, but it doesn't feel like more. It seems more complicated and complex now than it was back around like season 1. So I'd probably have that happen, and I'd probably add more like normal sword fighting and ninja fighting into the show, because it feels like it could need that. Especially since they got all these powers and vehicles that they add in the show now. I'd really like to see some more sword, like normal fighting. Like a good few fight scenes. So that's what I'd like to see added into the show as well. But just kind of bring Ninjago back to what it like used to like do in season 1 though. Like just more simple. Of course, keep the story really good, but kind of bring it back to that type of stuff. What they have now is great too. I'm just saying, I really liked what they had with season 1, how they did that. But yeah, so that's kind of the main questions I'm gonna answer there for you guys. But yeah, so there's my first Q&A for you guys, and I've just answered a few of your questions that you had left. But yeah, there it is. Call me. Call